It's the championship game of the 2022 CCX Media Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Tournament, sponsored by the Wayzata Trojans. And it's Maple Grove and Wayzata, two top 10 teams in Class AA, meeting for the title. From the Plymouth Ice Center, John Jacobson along with Dan Ficken. Jay Wilcox will be with it as well. Dan, we've seen three terrific games so far. This one should be a doozy too, right?
Oh, this ought to be a really good one. Got two of the better goaltenders in the state facing each other. We got two very experienced teams that have been there and been around. I don't think the tournament directors could ask for a better final than these two teams.
Maple Grove opened up with a 2-0 win last night over Edina. Wayzata gets a third period goal to break a tie with Moorhead and beat the Spuds by a score of 3-2. Moorhead just beat Edina 2-0 in the third place game. These teams haven't actually played each other in a few years, although neighboring schools, different sections, different conferences, but a lot of these kids obviously know each other.
They play each other youth every single year about 3 or 4 times, so they're familiar with each other. Maple Grove, the most experienced team in this tournament, brought back a lot of scoring, very tough defense in front. Wayzata brought their D back too. With Engelman in goal, this is going to be a real tight game today.
Let's look at our key players, starting with Maple Grove. They're the visitors tonight. Lucas Bush had a good first game of the season. Second line wing, 2 assists last night.
Quick. That's all I want to say. He's really fast, and he's done a nice job. Sets up his teammates really well. But he's a mosquito. He just annoys you to death.
And for Wayzata, Reese Wallen didn't record a point last night, but really was a factor on the ice, right? You noticed when number 6 was out there.
He's a player. Yeah, definitely a player. And what you'll notice about him, 2 things. Very fast. Oh my, he's huge and he's very fast. Great hands. Absolutely great hands. I'm surprised he didn't score last night.
Should be a packed house tonight for the championship game. Maple Grove and Wayzata as we crown a new champion here in 2022. We'll take a timeout and drop the puck in the first period. Trojans of the Crimson coming up next live on CCX. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV. We are live at the Plymouth Ice Center, championship game of the 2022 CCX Media Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Tournament, hosted by the Wayzata Trojans. Maple Grove and Wayzata semifinal wins here on Friday, and they play for the title here tonight. Look at the bracket. Maple Grove 2-0 winner over Edina. Moorhead and Wayzata in the second game last night, with the Trojans winning 3-2, and Moorhead just completing a 2-0 shutout of Edina here on Rink A in the third place game. And now we're set for the title game.
Boy, who would have thought we would see 6 periods of scoreless hockey by the Edina Hornets. Been a surprise of the tournament, but I tell you what, this Maple Grove and Wayzata teams, I'll tell you what, they're emerging powers this year in this section, in this area.
Look at the goaltenders, starting with Maple Grove. Jack Roach last night, 22 saves, did not allow a goal. Very sharp in the win against Edina. And Will Engelman, in a great season a year ago, playing almost every minute, and last night getting the win, allowing 2 goals and save percentage of .909. He's a really good goalie. Reese Wallen to face off against Ty Patefield to get us started here tonight. Wayzata in the gold and blue, Maple Grove in the crimson and gold. We are underway here from the pick in the first period. Neutral ice play now taken by Jibber Cool at a goal last night against Moorhead. Brought it back behind the Maple Grove net. Swung back around to the left point where it's kept in the zone by Sauer. Wallen keeping it in on the left boards. Down by Sauer, who takes a big hit there. And then a hand pass is going to be called. Just hit at the blue line there by Blake Steenerson. Face-off come back down into the Wayzata end.
Mr. Sauer and Mr. Steenerson were not seeing eye to eye to each other. They kind of had a little couple uglies there. There was an incident right before that hit, and you can see Steenerson's a little upset with the Wayzata Trojan there.
K.D. Sandhubert and Jack Kernan on this face-off. Controlled by Wayzata. Played out to their blue line, and out they come to center ice. Deep into the Wayzata end, but they missed on a pass, and it's icing on the Trojans. It's Todd Berglund, 8th year as head coach of Maple Grove in the state tournament the last 3 years. Over 21 wins each of the last 4 seasons. Dan, state runner-up last year in Class AA.
Great coach, really great guy. Really cares about his kids, done wonders for that program. He's gotten them over the hump and into the tournament.
Maple Grove with the puck in the Trojans' end. Kernan taking a check there on the corner from Jack Hartle. Puck freed up, goes back behind the net to the blue line. Now out left point, shot away. Goes wide of the net. To the boards again, cleared by Wayzata out of the zone. Grant Leno getting it in. Finn Brink with a shot that gets blocked. Brink going after it again at the boards. Check in the corner, puck back out, left point. Back Picanato and out of the zone now. His stick as Wayzata or Maple Grove has to regroup. Touch back up into the zone by Giuliani and controlled by Hartle for Wayzata. Lost along the boards though. Maple Grove with control in the corner. Centering pass out in front, broken up by the Trojans.
Good play by the Trojans, anticipating that pass in front, but Maple Grove is just relentless in their forecheck.
Imgren brings it in and gets a shot on goal, and save made by Engelman.
Well, in the last game, John, we saw a little trouble getting them legs going in the first period, and wonder if that's going to be the same case here. You're playing 2 games in consecutive days. They're not used to that, but got a nice move here and got a good shot off.
I thought this third line played well for Maple Grove last night. Joey Leafblad, Riley Bond, and Joey Imgren.
Yeah, Leafblad especially really stood out as far as the way he was playing. But you need that third line in a game like this.
He's back out to his brother Andrew Leafblad at the right point. Wayzata able to get the puck out of the zone. Cleared back to the Wayzata blue line where the Trojans have it. White from center fires a puck off the glass back behind the goalie Roach. Cleared by Maple Grove out to center ice. White with it again. Touched up into the Maple Grove zone off Brooks Gingler's stick. Pushed up along the boards by Maple Grove. Can't get it out though. It's kept in the zone by Kwasnicka. A freshman with a goal and an assist last night against Moorhead. Feeds the puck back out to the blue line. Knocked back behind the net. Here's Wallen. It slides right through the crease. To the left boards. Good job by Wayzata keeping the puck in zone. Put it out in front. Roach got his stick on it. Goes to the left boards. And Maple Grove finally able to clear the zone. Puck up through center. Got past Cool. Down in the Maple Grove end. Stelgis able to get it up ahead to Steenerson. Got a steam for him down the right side. Takes a check there from White. Steenerson and goes hard into the corner. He's not going to shy away from contact.
When you're 6'2", you shouldn't have to, by gosh. Make your presence known.
Marganeau lost the puck at the blue line. Take away by Cool. Puts it on net and Roach the save. And it caught up under his pad, but makes the stop.
Nice play by Jibber Cool, man. That was a stone cold stop. Whoop. Got the puck. Now I'm coming back in. He's also got one of the best names in the tournament too, along with Finn Brink.
One of my favorite names of all time. What do you mean best in the tournament? Jibber Cool, awesome. K.D. Sandhubert on the face-off. And controlled by Maple Grove. They got it out the center and then shot right back in. Picanato with it here from Maple Grove. Feeds it up ahead with Giuliani. Down into the Maple Wayzata end. Kernan going after it. Sweeps it around out to the blue line. Picanato off to Kernan. Rink wide pass across. Grant Leno. Leno with them. On the boards to Kernan and take away by Wayzata. Clearing out this center ice.
Here we go.
Chance for the Trojans coming in on Roach, and then losing it off his stick there was Luke Miller. Unable to get a shot on net.
Well, I'll tell you, Wayzata right now, John, is stingy with space. They're giving Maple Grove no room to operate.
.43 to play in a scoreless first period. Maple Grove with control of the puck in their own end. Jack Kernan will skate up through center ice. Hits the Wayzata line. Shot. A lot of yellow there, and the Trojans take it away, trying to get Maple Grove in a line change. Trojans get back. Roach with the save on the shot. Puck to the side of the net. Maple Grove controls. Kept in, and Roach with the glove save on the blue line shot from White.
Well, the one thing take a good look at this kind of breakaway, if you want to call it. That is a breakaway. A nice play by Roach there. Just held his ground, and he just couldn't hold on to it. He lost control of it due to a good back check there.
Alstead and Bott to face off. Here to go. Breeze came back out to center ice to take a look at something. Out of the dot, now back in for the face-off. At the blue line, swapped out of the zone by Imgren. Pushes it in right side. Bott and Imgren after it. Imgren getting tied up there by Alstead to the blue line. Anderson will drop it down to the corner. Comes back around to Imgren. Centering pass out in front, and firing it high and wide was Joey Leafblad. Another chance here, kept in at the right point by Andrew Leafblad. Shot on net. Save made. Puck still loose. Imgren whacks at it. Another save, and covering up this time is Ingeman.
Boy, Ingeman's having a little trouble with his rebounds early here, John. That's two that he kind of let slip through, and that the one he finally froze came out of his pads. Good opportunity there by Leafblad.
Now to go for the top corner, just missed the net completely. Patefield and Wallen on this face-off. Trojans played her on to the right boards. Woznicka out to center. Wallen or Wayzata's offside, man. And trying to come back out was cool, but caught in on the line as Wallen had gone in. So we'll get Pat O'Leary, 12th year head coach at Wayzata, assisted before that, has done a great job with this program. State champions back in 2016.
You know what else? He's really a nice guy, too.
He is. Won a national championship with the Gophers 21 years ago this season. I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah, boy, that was a big moment. I remember where I was when I watched the win.
Puck knocked down and controlled by Maple Grove. And they come into the Wayzata and we play just about over 7 minutes here in the first period, over 6 minutes rather. No score yet.
Oh,
Maple Grove fans want a penalty, and they get one as Lucas Margano is taken down, and
he got gibbered.
who will go off for the penalty? Hooking at 6:14. Look at it again.
Well, Maple Grove was 0 for 3 last night on the power play. Maybe they can get it going, but you can see that just got into him and got that stick moving him off and knocking him down.
Face-off win for the Crimson. Brink sending it out high to Margano. Back to Finn Brink. On the right side, it's Bush. Out high. Teeing up a shot, deflected to the boards off the stick of Margano. Margano had the first goal last night for Maple Grove. To Brink, back out to Luke Margano. Brink, Margano again. Leads it off, right circle, shot away. Ingeman making the stop on Bush and then cleared down the length of the ice.
A good setup. Now you're looking at an unusual power play here. That's called an upper umbrella. You'll notice they got 3 guys up top and 2 guys down low, close to the net. And it kind of looks like an umbrella from where you're sitting, but you don't see that too often because you can get burned on it real quick.
And unable to keep the puck in the zone. Maple Grove, and shorthanded, trying to come in. Some trouble was Bryn Alstead, but Maple Grove maintains possession. Kernan will skate it up through center ice, hits the blue line, pass on his left to Brink. Around the boards it comes, and setting up right point was Bush. 40 seconds left in the power play. Out in front, Brink with a shot, goes wide of the net. Sent back out. Brink with it again. Shot that was Immigrant actually on that last shot. 37. Bush with it. Play it on for Kernan. Wayzata jamming things up there. Shot away, Engelman the save, and then clear down the length of the ice. Big shot on net by Margato. And now we're down to 10 seconds left in the man advantage for the Crimson. Come from Margato. Carries deep into the Trojans' end. Loses his edge on the skate there. Lost the puck. Wayzata's back at full strength. Patefield with it. Puts it out. Through the crease it goes. Comes onto the stick of Giuliani. Picanato will dump it to the side of the net. Shot there, and Engelman will cover up on it.
Well, so far, Will Engelman's had his work cut out for him. He's standing up to it right now, but he's had a few pucks in the past few minutes here. Oh, great shot there as they got it down to the point. But you're not going to get one by him, John, if you can see it that far out for that long.
Alstead winning the faceoff from Bott, but Bott got to the puck first. Trojans can't clear, goes back behind the Wayzata net. Picked up there by White. Now they come out to center. Alstead will carry in on the right side. And a squeeze past Picanato, lost the puck. Goes around to the boards, and Maple Grove able to get it out of the zone. Shot in there by Preston Moses. And it squeezes past Joey Leafblad. He goes back forward in the neutral zone. Good play by Leafblad. Got it only as far as the blue line, though. And a good takeaway there by Alstead. Alstead carries it on the left side. Got Gingler behind him. Now a puck goes to the left corner and picked up by Brink. Brink taking the pass from Kernan. From open ice for Finn Brink. Top of the right circle. Carried to the net and shoots. And Engelman the save.
Boy, Finn Brink looked smooth on that, didn't he? Just a really nice move coming off his backhand. Brought it to the forehand as he came in on net. But boy, he was just rock solid on his skates there.
29 goal scorer a year ago. Really good chance here. A good save by Engelman, too.
Yeah. Well, you look at Let's Play Hockey and stuff, and right there, that goalie is considered the best in the state right now.
Trojans now. Jack Harlow, drop pass, shot away, and fired wide of the net. Pretty good look at it there from Jake Manson to miss the net. 7:15 to go in the scoreless first period. A point tip shot. Roach able to make the save. Finn Hubert will get it again, line it up, hits traffic, loose in front, controlled by Maple Grove. Flipped out to the right side. Luke Giuliani lost it though in the neutral zone. Carried on by Wayzata to the blue line. Lost the puck there as they came to the Maple Grove line. Pushed ahead to the Wayzata end, and then a pickoff in the center ice area by Bush. It's around one check, but lost the puck. Taken there by Miller. Wayzata will reset back behind the net with Finn St. Hubert. It's it off to Madsen. Back to St. Hubert. Right point, keeping the puck in the zone was Lanoux. 6:10 to go. Shot so far, 6-5 in favor of Maple Grove, but nothing up on the scoreboard. Puck free to the circle. It cleared by Jack Hartle the boards and then down the ice. Icing here on Maple Grove. With that last Wayzata opportunity, Dan.
Good shot, a bouncer, boy. Good position by Roach there. Otherwise, it would have been a scored on you. Those doggone bouncing flutter pucks, man. The bane of a goalie's existence.
Here comes Wayzata with the puck. Cool carries in. Side of the net, right out in front of the slot. Wallen couldn't get a shot away. Kept in, though, by Sauer. Right point, left circle, Cool, a shot in the goal.
There you go.
Now Wayzata leads 1-0.
Thank you, dear Lord, for letting Gibber score the first goal. I just love it. Nice play. Good, solid, steady Wayzata playmaking. They just set it up nicely, got their triangle rolling, and then Gibber off to the side got a nice shot into the upper corner, the short corner too, John. He had about a 6-inch box to kick that puck into. Nice goal, nice shot.
Cool is Cool getting his second goal of the season and obviously the tournament. Assists go to Lucan Huff and Kaysen Sauer.
That gives Luke Miller 3 assists for the tournament.
Roach giving up his first goal of the year. Cool with his second of the tourney. Coming at 11:19 of the first. Puck at the Maple Grove blue line. Out they come. Centered out in front. Imgren couldn't get a stick on it on the feed from Joey Leafblad. Back comes Wayzata. They hit the line. Score. And now it's controlled by Leafblad. He'll dump it out to the left side. Score and Imgren after it there. Imgren getting a backhander on net. Buck is still loose and covered by Ingeman.
Oh, the little guy fought his way right to the front of that net.
He's right around the puck all the time.
Yeah, he is. He is. How annoying can you be? Just enough. Look at that. Look at that body position. He knew how to play his body well, really well. I don't know what Ingeman was thinking. I don't know why he didn't cover it up right away.
Even 7 saves so far here in the opening period. We're under 4.5 minutes to play.
Shots are all even at 7.
Drop pass, shot away. Missed the net. Pete Field to get it out for Maple Grove. Stops at the right side. Steenerson with a shot, rifled it wide. Margano couldn't keep it in at the left point. Here comes Wallen for Wayzata. Drop pass, return pass to Wallen. They didn't get a lot on it on the pass from Cool. A little give and go. Wallen getting it back, but it's out of the zones. It came to Sauer. Broken up. Here's Bush now from Maple Grove. 2-on-1 with Steenerson. Shot away and save, and holding it is Ingeman.
Well, Bush making a nice move there and kind of getting it out of trouble and then turned it into an offensive opportunity. I think, John, they're going to have to get somebody in front of Ingeman to get a goal by him. They're going to have to get his vision kafrikated.
What?
Kafrikated.
Gesundheit. Maple Grove trying to clear their zone. And they do get it out to center. Sent in on the left side by Matson. And cleared out by the Crimson. Now Madsen shooting it right back in for the Trojans. Kernan and the feet ahead. Brink got to the puck. Brink takes a check, and going down actually was Jack Hartle. Hartle was trying to take Brink out of the play. Got it again, centering pass on Ingeman. Got to him first, and he's able to cover up on the puck. That was nice work by 27.
Just one-armed him down, for heaven's sakes. Finn Brink here just taking him down. Look at that. Just get off my face. And a good opportunity there, but you know, it scares you when a defense gets that close and starts blocking. It could bounce into the net.
Leafblad shot gets blocked. Gets it back though. Now goes back behind the net with Joey Leafblad. Anderson. Centering pass in front. Wayzata skates out of there with it. Down into the Maple Grove zone. Check along the boards. Puck picked up by Bott. To center ice and swept back in by Gengler. 2:20 to go. Joey Leafblad deflects up out of play. Shot. Jay Wilcox will be with us in between periods. We'll hear from each of the coaches tonight. We still got a lot of hockey tonight, Dan, but this has been a fun tournament, hasn't it? The first 3.5 games has been awesome.
Oh, it's been a great tournament.
I mean, it usually is, but this has been a great hockey, especially for the opening weekend of the season. Shot away here, it goes past Roach, and then this one goes out of play up into the netting.
You know, the funny thing too is we started that first game, the third place game, and first period there weren't too many people. The stands were okay for them. You got standing room only. You got.
Yep. Right.
It's great. Not being from Minnesota, people don't understand in Minnesota what a tradition, a great thing high school hockey is here comparatively.
Wayzata trying to get another one here before the end of the period with under 2 minutes to go with possession in the Maple Grove zone. That goes wide of Roach and comes all the way outside the zone. Mason Sauer onto the stick of Cool. Lost it.
I think the Trojans' speed and size right now are really giving a real headache to the Crimson here.
Sauer can't keep it in this time. It's Anderson trying to feed it off for Patefield, too far out in front of him. Trojans with it. Comes to the blue line to Cool. Rink wide pass to Madsen and into the Maple Grove zone with the puck. After it there, K.D. St. Hubert. Pushed it up the left wing, but nobody there in the gold uniform. Comes out to center. Wayzata has it again, and shooting it back in is Huff. Under a minute to go here in the first period. Picanato up to the blue line, over skated, then picked back up by Brink. Giuliani. Shot by Kernan goes wide of the net. Puck taken by Madsen with 40 seconds to go. Out of the blue line, Miller. Lost it. Taking a hit there was Madsen. Controlled by Wayzata with Maple Grove with 30 seconds to go. Crimson looking for the long pass for Kernan. Now get icing. Couldn't get a stick down in there. That's a good defensive play by Luke and Hopp to tie up the stick.
Perfect.
Doesn't allow Kernan to get his stick down and avoid the icing.
Yeah, extremely smart play by the D there. Right now, John, the way this period has gone, slowly but surely, Wayzata has really kind of taken over the pace and rhythm of this game. And right now, they got a lead and they're working well.
Alstead on the face-off, winning it, but can't keep the zone. Under 20 seconds to go in the first period. Flipped up Through center ice by Marganeau. Shot back ahead by Wayzata. Alstead goes left side and won't be able to get a shot away before the end of the period. Gibber Cool getting the only goal. The 11-19 mark of the first. And it's given Wayzata a 1-0 lead.
Good period by the Trojans. Maple Grove's got to regroup, got to get more assertive and get a little more, I think a little more physical play, even though Wayzata's bigger. We'll get them slowed down a little bit, but good first period of hockey for the Trojans, and they have a well-deserved lead.
We're back with our first intermission. Trojans leading the Crimson 1-0 after one. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV.
Welcome back to Plymouth Ice Center for the Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Tournament Championship game. We're in the first intermission. Wayzata leading Maple Grove 1-0, and Todd Berglund, the Maple Grove head coach, joins us. And what was your impression of that first period there, Todd, as you guys came out against a pretty evenly matched game?
Yeah, it certainly was evenly matched. I think defensively we're playing a pretty tight game right now. We gotta lock down their transition through the neutral zone and up the ice. We'll have to make some corrections there to compensate for that, and we'll do that between this period.
Overall, when you looked at last night and then the first period of this one, what's your overall impression of your club so far?
I guess I'm very pleased. We've had a lot of kids that have stepped up to get some varsity ice time, and it's fun to see that. So they're getting some key minutes that's only going to benefit us in February and in March.
A lot of times you talk about players who are new to varsity, but there's also people who are kind of moving up the ladder, whether it be from JV to varsity or, third line to second line, things like that. Do you like seeing the progress that kids make from year to year?
Yeah, I do, and I guess the message that we preach is don't get comfortable, because we got a lot of good kids and a lot of kids that want to play varsity hockey, and they're working hard every day to get those positions. So, yeah, keep battling hard every day and bring it.
The reality is we're still very early in the season, but how important is trying to get off on the right foot and win a championship in the first weekend?
It's certainly good to get that momentum going and get that energy going. To start the season off 2-0 is awfully nice. And, we definitely feed off this tournament and enjoy it. And it's a stepping stone for what we've got to do to be with those top 10 teams. And we'll see these guys toward the end of the year, and we got to be ready.
Thanks for joining us, Coach. Good luck the rest of the way here.
Yeah, thanks again, guys. Good to see you.
All right, Todd Berglund, the Maple Grove head coach, his team trailing at 1-0 here after one of our championship game of the Turkey Trot Tournament here on CCX. We'll be right back here to Plymouth Ice Center.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV. Wayzata leads Maple Grove 1-0 after one period of the championship game of the Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Tournament. Sponsored by CCX. And Dan Ficken with me. And let's look at some highlights, Dan, for the first 17 minutes. Let's do it. Let's roll them, right?
Yeah.
Entertaining first hot period of play. Finn Brink dragged the puck through. Still somehow able to get a shot away there. At the other end, Wayzata's getting good pressure. Gibber Cool putting a shot on net, and Brink again all the way to the net. Another save made by Will Engelman. Good setup here, and this is the cool goal.
And he found just a real small hole there, John, in the upper right corner. Just put it away. Nice shot.
Here's a look at the shots on goal. 9-7 action in favor of Maple Grove. Scoring chances even. Just one penalty so far was on Wayzata, and Maple Grove still over on the power play to start the season in 2 games.
Still a good game, though. Still a very good game. Yeah. I think the difference between yesterday and today is that they found their legs. That was a good, fast, hard-played period.
We'll come back and we'll drop the puck for the second period. Wayzata Maple Grove, more Turkey Trot in a moment on CCX. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV. Jibber Could's goal the difference so far. Wayzata leading Maple Grove as we get ready for the second period here at Plymouth. We heard from Coach Berglund after the first period. We'll hear from Coach Pat O'Leary after period number 2. Engelman with 9 saves there in the first period.
He's looking good. He's looking like the guy we thought he would be so far in this tournament, by gosh. Jack Roach, on the other hand, though, has played very, very well for Maple Grove, too. We've seen some really good things defensively throughout this tournament. It's been nobody's run away with nothing.
Right.
It's been close all the way through.
Yeah, really haven't seen defensive breakdowns in any of the 4 games to speak of, right?
Yeah, well, you look at it, they all got returning veteran defensemen, which just makes a lot of difference.
Underway here in the second period as Wayzata plays the puck into the Maple Grove end. Wallen for Maple Grove. Play it back to the blue line. Shot going high off the glass from Kaysen Sauerstick. Maple Grove trying to gain control, and a good battle there between Cool and Martineau. Round to the corner. It's picked up by Cool. Stell just takes him off the play. Wayzata still with it. Comes back to Cool's stick. Out in front, shot misses on the short side.
Boy, the Trojans' size is really, really showing right here.
Keeping Maple Grove bottled up in their own end. Now they do clear it out to center ice and shot right back in by Huff. Wayzata goes off for a change. Up to Bush. Able to touch it up into the Wayzata end as Maple Grove makes their change. To the Maple Grove line. Picanato flips it back out to center. Brought in right side. KB St. Hubert takes a heavy hit there from Leno. Turned around at his blue line was Finn Brink. Now Brink getting it back for Maple Grove. Goes down as he came across the blue line. Gets a shot away here, though. Rebound given up, but Engelman does make the stop after the pass from Kernan to Brink. Madsen able to get it down to the Maple Grove end. Crimson with the puck.
Both teams
up to Kernan, excuse me.
Both teams using their bodies very, very well, shielding off from the puck and blocking and doing a nice job.
Touched by Gingler down into the Maple Grove end.
Whoa.
Roach, a little collision there with Gingler in the crease. Kernan up through center ice. Got Brink on his left. Kernan with a shot. Steered away by Engelman to the left corner. And Wayzata will skate it up through center ice. Alstead lost it as he came across the blue line. Engler moves in, drop pass from the blue line, shot away, and Roach gets the blocker out there and knocks it out of play.
Well, the funny thing is, we watch these games and we watch shots like that where it was going way outside, you didn't even save it, but you don't take any chances in a close game like this. You just let it fly and let it go and take the face off. Nice mask, by the way.
Trojans holding the zone. Woo. Cool. Back out to the left point. Chopped toward the corner. Cool getting the pass up, and then it's stolen away by Joey Leafblad. Leafblad goes down. Wallen gets the puck. Here's Cool. Nice poke check away from him by Gavin Anderson. Anderson pushing it to the Wayzata line. And out come the Trojans from their own end. Here's Imgren for Maple Grove. They'll dump it into the Trojans' end before taking a hit. Picked up by White. Lost it. Centering pass out in front. A shot away. Patefield got it right on net. Engelman, the save. Puck is still loose. And then fired down the length of the ice. Icing coming up here on Wayzata. With a good scoring chance for Maple Grove.
That was as good as they've had this whole tournament. They had the triangle all laid out, and they really went after it. But Engelman stepping up, show him what he's got here. But look at the setup they got right there to the top of the triangle. Good shot there. Rebound. There's a Maple Grove player and another Maple Grove player. I think they're going to have to get dirty goals against Engelman, Ken.
Kernan and KD St. Hubert on this faceoff. Feed it back out. Blue line. Shot fired wide of the net by Marganeau. Out comes Wayzata. KD St. Hubert brings it in left side. Centering pass in front. And as he was going down, still getting the puck away. Findy St. Hubert gets another shot here. Roach makes the save. And now the sticks get up high in front of the net. Marganeau and Matson. I don't think we're going to have any penalties out of this, though.
They broke it off just enough. They one more throw and they would have thrown somebody in the box. But boy, what a nice setup by Wayzata here. And Jack Roach gets to show off his skills.
Played 4 minutes here in the second period. Shot away right off the faceoff, and Gingler's shot deflected up out of play.
Yeah, we were looking this year too that 3 out of the 4 teams in this tournament last year made the state tournament. Yeah. This might be Wayzata's year. I like the way they play. One now that I've seen Edina in their section, I think Wayzata's got it this year. I think they can put it together and do it. But I think Maple Grove, I think they can take it off.
Yeah,
they're that good. Attaboy, Pat.
Any of our Rogers fans watching tonight will be like, wait, not so soon.
Show me.
Right.
Show me.
You're right.
I'm good with it. Yeah, they've really come on now. That program's really gotten better.
A little confusion on who's supposed to be on the ice and who's off. Pat O'Leary said that we have the last change, what's going on, and now we're going to be ready to go.
He's right.
Imgren and Alstead here on the face-off. Tie up and a win for Maple Grove. Picanato getting it up to Bush at center ice, lost the puck. And then Steenerson will sweep it into the Trojans' end. And after it, there goes Sauer. And behind his net, Alstead, number 20. Left boards, Gingler. Lost it, but then picked up by Huff, who's got an assist tonight on the lone goal tonight. Shot right back in by Picanato. Well, 25 to go here in the middle period. Big collision there. Puck comes free, though. Here comes Wayzata. Alstead, looking out in front for Jackson Hill. Couldn't connect on the pass.
Good idea, just couldn't quite execute it.
High up in that corner and finally freed up and cleared out of the zone. Wayzata shooting it back into the Maple Grove end. Crimson will flip it ahead to the Wayzata line. Here comes Cool, carries deep. Roach got a piece of that shot. Comes back to Cool again. Circling with the puck. Keeps it on his stick. This is Wallen with it, rather. Getting it out high. Shot goes high and wide off the stick of Huff. Wallen overskated it, comes to the side of the net. Wallen is a hit into the corner. And then flipped out finally by Maple Grove. No icing here as it's chased down by White.
Oh, nice play. That was a smart play defensively down there.
Watt trying to free it up for Maple Grove. But instead it's Wayzata out.
Turn it.
Woznicka carries it deep to the goal. Lost it off his stick. We tied up pretty good. It was a pretty good defensive play. Perhaps too good, because I think we're going to get a penalty on Maple Grove here.
Oh, he had to, John. He was going to turn that corner. He really was going to get inside. Watch a good move. He's going at full speed, and oh yeah, he was in.
So Connor Stelgis will go off for holding here. And the first power play tonight for Wayzata.
Yeah, I was looking at the stats between yesterday and today, and we've had one power play goal this entire tournament. But it's usually the last thing that gets practiced in practice now. They'll catch up with that by mid-season.
Well, you heard John Ammerman in our intermission interview during that first game. He said, well, we drew it up on the whiteboard before the game yesterday. That was the lone work we had done on the power play. Shot from Wayzata from out high. Cleared, but not out by Maple Grove.
So it really separates these two teams here is their defensive play. They have both got solid defensive players.
Trojans working the zone here. This is Wallen. Centers it out in front. Madsen went down. Back onto the stick of number 6, Wallen. Point shot away to goal.
Beautiful. What a nice tip. Boy, that was a pretty play. Well done, Trojans. Wow. Wow. Jake Madsen coming up with a goal to give him a 2-goal lead, but really, really good work by Wallen there. He really controlled it. He moved the puck around and got it through. Got it up top. There's the shot and a tip in. Nothing much Roach could do about that.
Findy St. Hubert with the initial shot. And there's the tip in by number 14 in front, Madsen. His second goal of the tournament and of the season. Also had an assist last night. And it's 2-0 Wayzata. Power play goal coming at 6:45 of the second period.
You know, I've been kind of waiting to see this dude, Reese Wallen. I mean, this kid is big, but he can fly. I've been waiting for him to kind of pick it up and dominate with his speed, and he did on that shift right there. He did a great job setting that up.
So 2-0 now in favor of Wayzata. Reese Wallen also getting an assist on the Madsen goal, along with Findy St. Hubert. Now Maple Grove with a shot toward the net. Engelman steers it to the corner. Point, trying to pinch in and keep the puck in as Anderson there. Wayzata will get it out and come out to center ice with it. Bierman in right side, shot away up high on Roach, got a piece of it. Gingler back behind the net, big hit there. Centering attempt by Gingler, and Roach has got to cover up on the puck, and one more pushing and shoving. And again, I don't think anything will come of this. But we're getting close, Dan.
Neighboring suburbs aren't showing a lot of love to each other, are they? I love it. Roach did a nice job, though. He's really stayed cool and calm and collected in front, and he's, no matter how many bodies are on him, he's done a good job. He's had a good tournament.
Nearing the midway point of this second period, 2-0. Trojans leading the Crimson. The JV championship game going on at Rink C here at Plymouth Ice Center. Maple Grove leading Wayzata 5-1 after 2 periods.
Wow.
Shot away, save made by Roach through traffic. Whistle.
You know, this is kind of, Coach Berglund's going to really have to put something together here, because they're getting 2 goals past Engelman tonight. It's going to be really tough. And like you said, the game's about half over. Yeah, he looks a little concerned.
Maple Grove will grab the puck. That's the reason for the face-off. Trojans face-off win. Goes back behind the net. Centering pass in front. And that one dribbled wide off the scored stick. Wallman trying to set that one up again. Now Maple Grove will flip it out to center. Almost past White, but able to control the puck. Gets tied up by Leafblad. And now onto the stick of Alex Score. Carries in right side. Shot away. Roach the save. Poole put it toward the net. It lands on top of the cage. And that'll get a whistle.
Don't see that too often. That takes a trick play to do that.
Look at it again. It's deflected up. Up on the net. And look at, I'm going to cover it with my head.
It's the most protected part of his body.
I love that.
Oh, man. Goalies. Oh, boy.
Ooh, in tight again. The Roach got a, man, a lot of pucks on number 1 here in the second period, especially.
Wayzata's picked it up with their legs, John. They're moving fast and really jumping on being the first there or contesting everything. Nice play. Boy, good forecheck.
7 shots on goal for Wayzata in the first period. They've got 8 more, and we're only midway through the second period. And Maple Grove, by contrast, just 3 shots on goal here in the second. Trojans cleared out to center. Bott. Came back out to center and shot back in. Hartle. Passed across, but nobody there for Wayzata. Now taken out of the zone. Losing his stick was K.D. St. Hubert. And he lost the puck. Maple Grove controls in the Trojans' end. This is Brink with it. High slot, trying to feed it off. Nice pass break up there by Finn D. St. Hubert. Puck comes free. Skating after it is Hartle for Wayzata, number 17, and able to clear it out. Margano ahead, backhanded by Giuliani into the Wayzata end. 7:25 to go in the second period. 2-0 Wayzata leading. Championship game of the 2022 Turkey Trot State Tournament. Feels like a state tournament. Turkey Trot Tournament.
We'll call it the pre-state tournament. State tournament.
Why don't we? It's our tournament. We can call it whenever we want.
Darn right.
Amgren able to get to the puck in the corner along the boards. Put up out in front. Here's Amgren again. Backhand shot. Engelman the save and covers up.
You know, John, when you made that statement, when you think about it, like we said before, 3 of the 4 teams in this tournament last year made state. So, kind of, we are getting a little preview, I think.
Wayzata's not won this tournament since 2015. Maple Grove's most recent title, 2019. They won back-to-back championships. No tournament in 2020 because of COVID, and Edina won last year. What the Hornets? Not only 0-2, Dan, no goals scored in 2 games. I mean, obviously great teams are playing, but still it's surprising to see the green and gold without any goals after the first weekend of play.
I think that's what Kurt Giles right now is going to be really concerned about, because, boy, that's a tough one to solve as a coach.
Under 6.5 minutes to play here in the second period.
Coach Giles said something really interesting, too. He said this tournament puts these kids in situations they don't see in practice, and they get a chance to see how they all react.
Alstead carried the puck again, then lost it. The edge on his skate. Gangler getting tied up. Alstead to Gangler, no, Alstead losing it. And it's up to Steenerson. Steenerson gains the Wayzata line, splits the D, comes in, and Engelman the save.
Ooh. Boy, he almost opened up that 5-hole, but nice move by Steenerson. I'm amazed at the big guys in this tournament. They can skate. They got good hands. Watch this move. Whoop. Splits the D, gets in tight. Beautiful play.
Face-off win for Wayzata. Brink trying to keep it in, and Wallen has it for Wayzata. Pass across right out in front, and Roach got to come up big on Kwasnicka. Point shot away, and Roach the save on Hartle. Look at that again.
Oh, look at this.
Great pass and a good save.
And there was a temporary rebound there. Wallen almost got to it.
Yeah, Picanato got there just a stride ahead of Wallen before he could get the rebound shot away. Turning and missing the net was Cool as he went down. Loose puck taken by Joey Leafblad. Gets it across. Patefield can't get it out of the zone. Shot missing on the short side was Kwasnicka. To the blue line, and now comes Joey Leafblad. Patefield trying to skate it down left wing. Number 3 for Maple Grove. Put out in front, Moses on the shot, come back out. Picanato looking for a tip in front. And Wayzata able to clear it out of the zone. Picanato will chase it down in his own end. To Patefield. Steps around one man but lost the puck. Wayzata will flip it back to the Maple Grove end. Picanato will head to center. Bush gets a touch on it. Now here's Patefield. Left side will drop it back behind the net. Swung around by Sauer. Maple Grove able to keep the puck in the zone briefly, and then shot back out to center by Wayzata. Maple Grove will send it right back in. Took a weird carom off the end boards, but no danger there for Wayzata as they're able to clear the zone again. Puck up the middle of the ice. Here come the Trojans into the zone. KD St. Hubert drops a pass off. Roach making the save on Matson. 4 minutes to go in the second period. Wayzata with a goal in each period to lead 2-0. Left point, shot away, tip shot in front of the rebound, they score! KD St. Hubert, and it's 3-0 Wayzata.
Boy, I'll tell you, they're just rocking on these dirty goals. They're getting the tips, they're getting in front, and they're not getting budged. The difference is, John, they got 2 people in front of that net rather than 1. They're really forcing the issue and letting their points let it fly. And it's paid off with 3 goals.
First goal of the season for the senior.
Look at that, all 3 guys right there, man. As soon as something pops out, they're there to take care of it. It just wasn't enough Maple Grove guys to be there.
Here comes Wallen into the zone. Cool with it. And flipped out the center by Maple Grove. Sauer getting the lone assist on the D. St. Hubert goal to make it 3-0 Wayzata. 3:15 to go here in the period. Maple Grove missing on the pass with the icing on the Crimson. Well, I know Wayzata's got a lot to do with it. Maple Grove just kind of looks out of sorts, right? Especially in the second period.
Yeah. Roach stood up really well in the first game and stuff, but all of a sudden he's getting some real adversity put in front of him. It's hard to stop a puck when you can't see it, or it's getting deflected 10 feet in front of you. So they're doing a great job, Wayzata. Obviously they scouted him and said, we got to get in front of this guy. And Wayzata's moving the puck much more better. Much more better. Listen to me. They got a rhythm that's really working well for them right now.
Shot from the right point's deflected, doesn't come all the way through. Puck going to the corner. Bott giving it up to Leno. Picanato right across for Leno. He'll skate it up through center ice into the Wayzata zone. Puts it down net. Engelman steers that to the boards. Picanato kept it in. Gets past Patefield and then shot right back in by Joey Leafblad. 2:25 to go in the second. It's all Wayzata tonight. Rolling puck. Turnover by Maple Grove in their own end. Here come the Trojans. Shot away. Roach makes the save. On Gingler's shot. Hansen trying to pinch in on the wing, but Maple Grove controls and play it out to center. Sauer, shoot it back up to center ice. And shot back in by Bott. Long stretch pass up through center. Here's D. St. Hubert with it again. And they get around Margadell. Point. White feeds it off in the circle. Roach makes the stop on Madsen.
Yeah, the great thing about this tournament, John, is that they're going to have something to look at now as coaches over the weekend and start initiating practice to remedy what they need to fix and accentuate what they're doing well. And I don't think either coach is concerned whether they're winning or losing right now, although you don't want to lose. But this is a good pre-planner for the season with the quality of the teams in this tournament.
Maple Grove taking it away, and then Bush had it poked off his stick. And a good play by Hartle. Wayzata's offside. Moses and Wallen would face it off right outside the Maple Grove blue line. From center ice, White. Carry in, lost the puck. Poole going after it. And around the boards it goes, where it'll be picked up by Stelgis. Flips it up to center. Bush can't get it past the neutral zone. Now Steenerson has it. Steenerson from the circle, shot away, rebound, they score! Lucas Bush on a rebound try. Blake Steenerson the assist. Maple Grove's on the board. It's 3-1.
Okay, Coach Berglund made a change here. He took Steenerson, his biggest guy, one of his fastest guys, and he got him out behind the Wayzata defense in the neutral zone. They popped the puck, and he got it, and then he opened it up for that goal opportunity. You'll watch it here. Good move. There's Steenerson right there coming through. Nice shot. You know, I talk about when you shoot from a wide angle, hit the net. That's why you do that. Rebound comes up and you're charging the net, bang, get it going. Boy, they needed that one big time.
I get their top line out there, see if they can get another one. But they do get on the board here now at 3-1. First of the season for Bush. Here comes Wayzata. Now they've got a chance. Luke Miller. Drop pass, but it's picked off by Brink. Brink ahead. Here's Kernan coming in alone. Kernan, the shot, he hit the pipe.
Oh my gosh.
Cleared out by Wayzata to center. Oh, it was almost 3-2. Here comes Kernan again up through center ice. Kernan goes down. Puck picked up by Huff. Up to the blue line, up to center. Final 10 seconds of play. We'll fire a long one, and Ingeman will make the save as we come to the end of the period. Ooh, we had a little action there in the last minute. Let's look at that last chance a moment ago. Dan, it was almost 3-2. They almost had 2 goals in about 25 seconds. Good pass, Kernan in. Good shot, but off the pipe.
Yeah, you can't do much better than that. It was a half inch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This, boy, the pace looks like midseason form right now. And in the second game and the second day, both teams playing really well, you know, despite the score. It's been up and down hockey and fun to call.
3-1, Wayzata leads Maple Grove after 2 periods. Back with more from the Plymouth Ice Center in the championship game of the Turkey Trot Tournament after this. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You will also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV.
Welcome back here to Plymouth Ice Center for the championship game of the CCX Turkey Trot Tournament. Wayzata leading Maple Grove 3-1 after 2 periods, and Wayzata's Pat O'Leary joins us now. And Pat, how are you feeling about the way your team's played these first 2?
Good. I mean, I thought we controlled the game for the majority of the part of that period. Got some nice goals there, and then they got a nice rebound goal, and then we threw a puck into the high slot on a rush we probably shouldn't have, and then they got a breakaway, and Will made a nice save. So. We're happy going into with a 2-goal lead going into the third period. We got to regroup and just get back to the basics and try to win the third period.
I'm sure you were already thinking, I'm going to remind them it's not over, and then they got an example of it from Maple Grove on that rush, too.
Yeah, I mean, they've played these guys their whole lives. They know how talented they are. They know they can score in bunches. So I'm sure they're in the locker room talking to each other right now about just keeping it simple. And, when you're playing well and you're getting scoring chances and getting puck luck, you sometimes take chances, which is okay. But now we just got to hone in a little bit of just keeping track of the puck, keep making sure we got guys, guys back so they don't get breakaways, odd man rushes, and stay out of the penalty box. I think we'll be all right.
Overall, are you pretty excited with the way your new kids have played this weekend?
Yeah, I mean they've been good, and I think they're learning a lot, like we spoke of before, and they're contributing in different ways. Now they got to find a way to win a game that we scored one in the third to win last night. Tonight will be another tight one in the third as well, and that's what the games are going to be like in the Lake Conference as well as in the section tournament. So the more you get to play, the more they learn.
You're kind of wearing 2 hats this weekend as head coach, but also as a tournament organizer. Are you excited with the crowd that you've seen both nights?
It's been phenomenal, and the rink staff has done such a great job of keeping everything moving, and ice has been great, and all 4 other coaches have done a good job of communicating where we're going to be and making sure we got the right jerseys and everything like that. So we're happy with the last game of the tournament right here. Everything's been going great, and thanks for all the fans that came out. It's been great.
Pat, thanks for joining us. Good luck in the third.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
All right, Pat O'Leary, Wayzata head coach, as his team has a 3-1 lead over Maple Grove here after 2 periods of the championship game of the Turkey Trot Tournament. We'll be right back to Plymouth Ice Center with more guests and then our second period highlights on CCX. Welcome back here to Plymouth Ice Center. One of the great things about the Turkey Trot Tournament is that you get the chance to see alumni coming back to support their old school, and we've got a couple of former captains for Wayzata hockey, Ben Ledke and Jack Himlinger. And Ben, how much fun is it to be back here and seeing the guys that were the young guys when you were in school now out here doing it?
I've seen a lot of new names out here, and it's some really good hockey. It makes you wish you could come back and play in this tournament again. I mean, you see all these fans here, people that just love hockey coming to watch you play. It really ramps up the whole energy. So yeah, it's something to come back and enjoy.
Any favorite memories that you have from playing in the tournament in your career?
I don't have anything specific, but just being to participate and play in the games was a memory enough. So it's a real pleasure to even just come back and watch.
We always talk about it, but it's true. I mean, there's 4 good teams too. You know you're going to get 2 great games each night. Does that add to it a little bit, just knowing that you have to be at your best?
Yeah, no, I think it's a great way to start the year. You have 4 great teams that are going to do really well in the playoffs and have successful seasons. So it's kind of showing who's ready to go right out the gate. And I think Wayzata's proven that they'll be a strong competitor. So it's exciting to see how this goes and then who kind of keeps excelling.
Give us a little update what you're up to now.
Yeah, I'm actually at Concordia Moorhead. I'm playing hockey there. I'm a freshman, so we're getting going. We're 7 games in, and I'm loving it right now. It's fun.
All right, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us too. And Jack Kimlinger is going to slide in. And Jack, how about for you? What's it like to be back here at the Pick and watching this tournament?
Oh, it's awesome. The crowd's just amazing every single year, and it's great hockey every time.
Do you have any good memories that think back to playing? It wasn't too long ago for either of you guys, obviously, but what some of the memories you have?
Yeah, I remember junior year for both of us. We beat Holy Family in overtime, and it was a fun game. Great hockey.
How about being able to watch as a fan? I mean, does it seem different from down here or even up in the crowd than what you remember when you were playing?
I mean, it's a skilled hockey game out here. It's fun to watch. Lots of good skating, great passes, great goals. It's awesome.
Your program at Wayzata has been strong for a long time. Is it fun to see them still playing really well this weekend and maybe on the way to a championship?
Yeah, it's great. And this is as good as I've ever seen the team play. So it'll be fun to watch the rest of the year.
And an update on what you're up to these days.
Yeah, I'm at the University of Minnesota. I'm playing club hockey, so keeping the career going. But
all right, thanks for being here, Jack, and good luck and what you're headed on to for college.
What's that?
Thanks and good luck for the rest of your college career.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, Jack Kimlinger, Ben Ledke, Wayzata hockey alumni here enjoying the tournament here at Plymouth Ice Center. We'll be back here with second period highlights in just a moment.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV. Always fun to see all the youth hockey players in attendance at Turkey Trot Tournament. A lot of Wayzata kids right there. Their team up 3-1 over Maple Grove through 2 periods of play. It was a 1-0 game. Wayzata leading after 1, and we had a lot of action that second stanza. Let's look at some highlights from the second period of play, Dan Ficken.
Finally, the goal scorers started breaking through.
Will Ingman's been solid. He made an early save there in the period by Ty Patefield, and Wayzata getting on the board with their second goal. The great tip shot there from Madsen. The assist going to Finn St. Hubert and Reese Wallen to make it 2-0. And then the goal at 13-10 scored by K.D. St. Hubert. The assist to Kaysen Sauer. Maple Grove gets a goal there in the final minute, 16:03, first of the season for Bush. And they almost score again. Jack Kernan off the pipe on the chance with about 30 seconds to go in the period. And so we sit at 3-1. You can see the reaction of the people along the glass, and the Trojans able to hold that 2-goal margin. They have outshot Maple Grove 22-18. They had 15 shots on net there in the second period compared to the 7 in the first. And the scoring chances actually 9-6 in favor of Wayzata. Each team with the penalty tonight, and Wayzata able to get the 1 power play goal.
Both teams have done a good job. I mean, Maple Grove could have curled up in a little bundle and just kind of trot out. They fought back. Power play is going to be big for them in this period. They can get a real jump start for them if they can get that rolling. Other than that, it's been a really good game, and this last period is going to be exciting because it's close, and these are 2 very good hockey teams.
This tournament goes back to November 2002. The Burnsville Blaze winning the first tournament. A tournament that consisted of Burnsville, Buffalo, Wayzata, and Park Center. And Wayzata winning 3 in a row. Edina won 3 in a row. Wayzata a couple straight there in 09 and 010. Maple Grove, that was a state tournament team that went to state for the first state tournament in 2012. Maple Grove kicking off their season with a tournament championship. Edina 3 in a row. Wayzata, as I mentioned in that second period, their last title here at Turkey Trot came 7 years ago. Holy Family was in the tournament a few times, won in 2016. Edina won 2 of the last 4 Maple Grove back-to-back championships in 2018 or 2019. We'll find out who wins the 2022 title in just a little bit.
Yeah, if you look at that list, John, there's a lot of state tournament teams in that list.
Yes, there are.
Wow.
The coaches talk about how important this is in the season. Yes, it's only 2 games in, but you get a good look at your kids, how they do in pressure situations before a good crowd. And it's like Coach Giles said, it's not practice. This is, you get a look and see how kids react in game situations.
Well, you can't simulate it in practice.
Right.
You really can't because they're so used to each other. Now you get them out here against somebody else for the first time, too. Makes all the world of difference.
Third period on the way. Wayzata up on Maple Grove, 3-1. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV. Lucas Bush got Maple Grove on the board late in that second period, maybe giving Crimson a little bit of a jump start, Dan Ficken, into the third. But they still trail by 2.
Well, we said quick, and boy, when that rebound came out, guess who was quick on it? It was Bush, and boy, they needed that one, though. They needed it big time.
Wayzata goals tonight from Cool Matson and Cade D. St. Hubert. One of them coming on the power play. Just the 2 penalties so far in the game, 1 on each side. Buckle up for the last 17 minutes. Kernan and KD St. Hubert to face off. We're underway here in the third. Puck played down to the Maple Grove end, controlled by the Crimson. Play it up through center. Little trouble with it there. It comes loose. Brink almost got there before Ingeman. Brink has it for Maple Grove. He'll drop it back. Margano with a shot. That gets deflected back behind the net. Gets past Giuliani. To the left side. Shot away. Ingeman the save. Makes the save on Brink. Knocked down at center ice and fired back in by Stelgis. A good first shift for Maple Grove. Wayzata trying to get out of their zone.
Ingeman did a nice job there. He let that rebound go out front because he noticed nobody was there for Maple Grove.
Here's Bush with it. Shot by Picanato. Goes high. Picked up by Patefield. He turns and fires. Ingeman got a piece of that. And taken by Madsen. He'll flip it up to center ice. Picanato. Here comes Steenerson into the zone. Right circle. Steenerson with a shot and Ingeman the save. Back out right point. Shot away. And that goes just high off the stick of Leno. And out to center. Now Wayzata with a 2-on-2. And they're offside.
Yeah, it's been kind of interesting in this tournament. We've had great weather outside. It was in the 50s today, and you can still see standing water now on the ice here. And we'll see how that affects play.
When I was driving in the rink, I was like, I don't think I've ever driven to Turkey Trot with my sunroof open before in 20 years. Here comes Wayzata, chance for Wallen. He fired it high and wide. Another shot away, and Roach able to make the save there on Huff. I'll jump back behind the net. Cleared to the blue line, but kept in there by Sauer. Shot on that, Roach the save. Wayzata coming back with a good shift here. Shot away, Roach handles that. Puck is loose and cleared away by the Crimson. As they were right there on the doorstep. Another centering pass out in front, a shot away, and Wallen missed the net. Or Roach get a piece of it, goes up out of play. Someone got a piece of it and flex it out. A good shift there by Wayzata.
They had to answer. Maple Grove came out fired up in the beginning of this period, and they had to answer it, and they have.
Yeah, and off of Roach and out. Joey Leafblad getting it down into the Wayzata end. This will be icing on Maple Grove.
Yeah, that's one thing we haven't seen a lot of in this game too, John. A lot of icings. Passes have been pretty good, right on the stick. Someone's got to touch it.
Most of these teams will get some time to practice, Dan. We'll talk about that in a moment. Off the face-off win, trying to walk in with it was Alstead. And now cleared it back out by Maple Grove. Anderson with it. Get hand pass. Maple Grove after tonight, they'll play their next game Thursday at Anoka, so they'll get 3 days of practice in and at Stillwater. They don't have their first home game till December 15th. Wayzata, no more games till a week from tonight. They're at Duluth East on December 3rd.
Ooh.
Face-off win for Maple Grove.
Up in the, you thought you were going to win here in Duluth?
From center and cleared back out by Wayzata. Batted in the air, but knocked down there by Alstead of Wayzata. Alstead brings it in the right side, avoids the check, then falls down in the circle. Still trying to battle for the puck and finally taken by Bott. Here comes Ingram, left side. Ingram will play a pass, a defenseman, goes after it in the corner. Ingram dropping it back behind the net for Joey Leafblad. And good check laid out by Wayzata. They're able to clear the zone, then pushed back ahead by Stelgis to the blue line. Here comes Kernan. He'll push it in from the left side. It's around one player, but puck came to Finn de St. Hubert, cleared to the blue line, and did not hold the zone there, and it's out offside on Maple Grove.
You got to be impressed with Wayzata right now. They're keeping everything off to the side. They're not giving Maple Grove some good opportunities in front and clearing the puck well.
Kernan and K.D. St. Hubert will face off win for Maple Grove as Stelgis shoots the puck in. Puck loose in the circle. Here comes Brink. Drops it back out. Stelgis shot goes wide. Onto the stick of Kernan. Back out. Marganeau. Missed the net on his shot. Pass to Brink. Give it up to Giuliani. From the corner and hitting in the side of the net, Engelman, and then Engelman goes down. Trojans take a little exception to that with their goalie getting knocked over.
Came pretty close to hitting that post with the back of his head.
Look at it again.
See if there's inadvertent contact there.
Giuliani comes in.
Got away with one there. That was definitely goaltender interference.
Yeah, and he has a little discussion right now, like, supposed to protect me out here.
Yeah, Coach Berglund's watching them very closely, watching the refs. Well, they got away with one.
Face-off win. Here's a shot away. Oh, no, it was tipped. Bush after it. Finds Steenerson to the blue line. Canado rifles a shot. Loose puck in front. Hit traffic. Wayzata able to clear it up the wing. And out they come. Here comes Wallen. It's a 2-on-1. Wallen across a shot and batting on it was Kwasnicka. Back out to the blue line. Shot going wide of the net by Sauer. Patefield back behind his net. Lost it in front. They score.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Cool with his second goal tonight. It's 4-1 Wayzata.
Wow. Boy, you couldn't have drawn that up any better. They had that triangle set up, top of the arc. Comes across. There's a great shot opportunity there. They missed wide, or it was a whiff. But look at this. Boy, got it on a stick, and he made sure.
Kwasnicka, great setup, gets his first point tonight, second assist of the season. Cool with his second goal tonight and third of the season.
Maple Grove, you just got gibbered.
Right.
By gosh.
4-1 now in favor of Wayzata. Back they come again, Alstead. Maple Grove taking it back. Leafblad able to get it out of the zone.
You know, Coach O'Leary's got to be really happy right now. I'll tell you what, it's kind of a mixed bag last night, but boy, tonight they're smoothing it out. The Trojans just getting into a great rhythm and finding each other. Look at this.
Here comes Gingler and shot away. Roach the save. Sauer also credited with the assist on the Wayzata goal. All the momentum that Maple Grove carried into the period, and certainly had on the first couple shifts even in this period, taken away now on that goal for Wayzata. Now they're up 3 with under 12 minutes to go.
Oh, it's amazing that 3 goals can give you a lot of confidence here, even though Maple Grove got one back, and then they added on.
Brink with a shot, missed the net. Brink putting it out in front. Now it's Giuliani. Taken by Wayzata, but then they lose it. And taken right back by Findy St. Hubert. Being tied up by Maple Grove, cleared out to center ice. Maple Grove will take the puck back. Will flip it up to center ice onto the stick of Findy St. Hubert into the Crimson zone. Or Roach will leave it behind his net for Leno. Leno rink wide pass picked off by Cool, but then taken by Stelgis and played into the Wayzata end.
You're down 3 goals. You can't afford to do. You got to get it across the red line and get it in the zone and go forecheck it. You've got to start beating the Trojans to the puck.
And shot up into the Maple Grove bench area.
Well, I just want to alert the late conference that there's a monster in their midst right now, because they're really playing well for their second game of the year. They look in mid-season form.
Maple Grove winning the junior varsity championship over Wayzata 6-1. The final there. Face-off win for the Trojans. Left point, shot away, deflected. And Roach trying to cover it and does get up on top of it. He talked about the Lake Conference. Minnetonka, big win today for them. They beat Andover 4-1.
Whoa. What'd you say? They beat Andover?
4-1.
Wow. Andover was overwhelmingly the #1 preseason pick after their tournament championship last year. Wow.
Trojans win the faceoff from the blue line, played back behind the net. Centering attempt, broken up. Kernan will sweep it to the blue line, where it's kept in by Hartle momentarily. Shot ahead, and Wayzata gets it back. And on the rush comes KD St. Hubert, lost the puck, and it's taken by Kernan, trying to feed Brink with it, but broken up by the Trojans. Good break up on that play by Picanato, and now here comes Kernan in. Left side, Kernan trying to race to the puck. Shot on net, save made by Engelman. Centered out in front. Drop pass to the high slot, shot away, and out of play as we get a whistle. And a player down in the corner. I don't know if that was the reason. It was just a stick. It's hard to see that right corner from here. No. And what the whistle came for, I didn't see the net come off. Regardless, we're going to have a face-off, it looks like. Oh, we're going to have a penalty coming up here on Wayzata. That was the reason for the whistle after
interference.
They got a touch on the puck. So the second penalty tonight on Wayzata. This will be on Madsen. 2 minutes for interference at 7:05. So with under 10 minutes to go, it's now or never for Maple Grove. They're going to make a comeback. Brink left side. Out high, Margano. Right side, Bush. Centering pass out in front. A lot of traffic there out in front. Oh, and
great block.
Good block by the defenseman. I think that was
St.
Wallen, was it?
Or St. Uber. Oh my gosh. You know, it's almost critical for Maple Grove to score in this power play right now with 9:22 left.
Here comes Martineau. Left side, Steenerson. Steenerson carried all the way. Back around left side. Here's Bush with it. Top of the circle. Feeds it out to Martineau to Brink. Across. Bush moves in, fires a shot. That gets blocked. Comes to Kernan. Kernan with it. Back behind the net. Puts it in front again. Didn't get all the way there. And it gets over the head of Kernan up out of play.
Now, here's one of the things that make Ingeman a really good goalie. When you watch that paddle on that last play, and he got back in, but his defenseman saved him there just as it ended there. He got his paddle out to stop that puck from coming out front, and there was a Maple Grove player on the back door ready to pop it in.
Well, that was Finn D. St. Hubert on big stop defensively for Wayzata. Here's Bush with the puck. To Martineau. Back to Bush. 48 seconds left in the power play. Left side, Brink. Martineau, fire shot, save made. Comes to Brink. Back to Martineau. At 34 seconds. Shot away. Tip try. Ingeman the save. Puck loose. Wayzata clears. Whoa, and he does get out of the zone. Martineau couldn't hold it. Maple Grove will have to reset here with just 20 seconds left in the power play. In comes Martineau, fires a shot. Ingeman the save. Picanato charges in, keeps the puck in the zone. And then cleared and down the ice. And that'll kill off the penalty for Wayzata. Big kill for them with 8 minutes to go in the third period, leading 4-1. Stelgis playing it ahead, swept into the zone by Engren. Now comes Wayzata to center ice. Here comes White with it. Shoot it in as he took a big hit and goes down on the check from Giuliani. Giuliani will get the puck back for Maple Grove. Will fire it down the ice. Icing on Maple Grove.
Good idea, though. I like the fact that they're going to try and some stretch passes and stuff like that to really open it up. Defense is going to have to be really, really aware of that for the Trojans.
Look at the hip, lay it on.
Clean as a whistle.
Yep.
That's the way you do it in the textbooks.
Giuliani with the hit. 7:24 to go in the third. 4-1 Wayzata.
John, I'm just loving it. All the hockey people here. This place is packed, standing room only. Boy, how fun. This is a great place to be tonight.
It has been a fun weekend of hockey. Wayzata can't keep the puck in the zone. Maple Grove only able to get it as far as center, though, and Wayzata turns them over. Cool. Down low along the boards. And carried out by Maple Grove. Here comes Steenerson with it. Steenerson across for Bush and on Ingeman, who makes a big stop. And clear down the ice, icing on Wayzata.
Ingeman. Boy, is he showing some wares tonight, some skills. This is a nice play by the Crimson. Just followed it real nice, kept his 5-hole closed, and just went right through it. He's a cool customer. We'll see if Maple Grove now starts gripping their sticks a little bit hard. And it's going to get frustrating trying to score on Ingeman here.
Play out to center ice. Shot back ahead by Leno, but taken by Finn D. St. Hubert. And cleared into the Maple Grove end by Madsen. Leno after it for Maple Grove. Behind his net to Anderson. Up the wing, rink-wide pass is picked off by Hartle. Hartle putting it out in front off the stick of Miller. And cleared out now by Maple Grove. And a wave off icing as it goes down to the corner. And the Trojans with the puck. Out they come to the blue line. Reset and then swept ahead by Miller into the Maple Grove end. Minot, and knocking it down on his leaf plat into the Trojans' end. Under 6 minutes to go in the third. Came free briefly for Maple Grove, but unable to do anything with it. Now kept in at the blue line by Joey Leafblad. Engelman will sweep the puck along the boards onto the stick of his teammate Hill. Out it comes to center ice. Granted, the penalty coming up here on Maple Grove. Delayed penalty as Engelman comes off. Roach making a stop, and now it's touched, and we get the penalty on the Crimson.
Oh, yeah.
Interference penalty on Leafblad. Comes at 11:44 of the third. Wayzata tonight 1 for 1 on the power play. Maple Grove able to clear their zone. Huff getting the pass. Now it's Miller ahead. Wallen shot away, saved by Roach. Back out to the blue line. Huff off to the corner to Wallen. Back out high to Miller. To Wallen. Wallen looking in front across. Oh, Roach with a big save. Kwasnicka was on the backside, and Roach was ready for the pass and the shot.
Did a real nice job in the corner there, Wayzata. The guy who got the puck that threw it to the back door looked up top first, right there. And then he found the back door, and oh boy, what an opportunity, but nice play by Roach.
Minute 24 left to the man advantage for Wayzata. 4:40 to go in the third period. Wayzata doesn't necessarily need to score, Dan. They just got to make sure Maple Grove doesn't score shorthanded to give them any shot at life here. Shot away here from Cool. It's deflected to the corner. Back out left point. Now right side. Alstead shot away. Roach making the save on that. Findy St. Hubert keeps it in for Wayzata. Feeds it back out high to Hartle. Shot away up in the air, and Roach got a piece of it. It deflects back behind the net. Tie up there. Freed up. And Maple Grove able to get it out of the zone. 35 seconds left in the power play for the Trojans. Big shot of Roach making the save in the midsection off K.D. St. Hubert's shot.
It's tough to force pucks through that with these goalies being so big nowadays. They're 6-footers, and they're really covering a lot even when they're down on their pads. It's going to be really, really tough right now to put something through. And Maple Grove really hasn't mounted any attack in the past minute and a half.
Under 4 minutes to go. Side of the net, Trojans shot away. Boy, that was a tough angle for Madsen, and he's still able to get it on net on Roach. 33 shots on net for Wayzata in the game. 17 seconds left in the power play. Trojans along the boards, playing it back behind the net. There's Wallen with it. Wallen losing it, and Steenerson will play it up.
2-on-1.
Steenerson lost it off his stick. Comes to Engelman, who covers up as the penalty time expires. Face off in the Wayzata end with just over 3 minutes to go. Wayzata closing in on a Turkey Trot championship.
When you look at it, the score in this game has been anticlimactic, or different than all the other ones we've seen. They've been one or two goal differentials here and good games. Just Wayzata's finally got that touch of putting the puck away when they got a good opportunity.
Kernan facing off with Alstead. Trojans control the faceoff. Get the puck to the blue line and out of the zone.
Nice play. Nice play.
Alstead able to get it out. Now Alstead getting the puck back. Was after net to check then from Anderson. Hill with it. Back out to the blue line.
Oh, yeah. Here we
have
go.
a penalty on Wayzata. With 2:54 to go. The interference call on the Trojans will give Maple Grove a power play. As Gingler's going to get the box.
As the student section here would say, you can't do that. Interference. Now, see, John, this is a situation where the coaches are looking at what kind of situation are you in and how do you handle it. And that was not a good decision to do. You don't want to give up any power plays at all with this.
Timeout taken here. Maple Grove will get a little rest with just under 3 minutes to go and need 3 goals. Tall task against this Wayzata team.
Well, here's the other problem too. Wayzata now has got free icing, so they can take shots. And I would assume that he's going to pull that goalie pretty quick here, even at 2:54, being down 3 goals. So they're going to get a free shot in an open net from a long way away. Boy, that's a good sight to see when you let your assistant coaches, boy, that's great.
Yeah.
There's the fire-up guy.
All right, here we go. 2:54 to go. Maple Grove with a power play. 0 for 2 tonight. 0 for on the season so far in 2 games.
It's so early in the season, John, you can't expect the power plays to be really effective. But as Coach O'Leary said, we're getting our practice in the games now. So
good win for Wayzata. The net is emptied. Damn. He pulled it right at that timeout. Anderson with the puck. Give it to Margano. And off to Brink. Brink up through center ice for Maple Grove. Into the Trojan zone.
Nice.
Carry to the corner and set things up for Maple Grove. 2:25 to play. Puck pops out of the zone as it gets past Margano. Wallen with it. He'll backhand it toward the net, but Margano's there for Maple Grove. Up he'll come through center ice. Drops it at the blue line to Kernan. Left side Brink. Cross to Bush. To the corner. Kernan centering pass gets tipped and past Margano and out of the zone.
Got to get some guys in front of the net, Crimson.
Bush putting it into the zone, kept in by Brink. Kernan back behind the net, getting tied up there by Finn D. St. Hubert. Meanwhile, that clock keeps going down. Maple Grove needing 3. Centering pass out in front. Wayzata picks it up. Empty net at the other way. Oh, and it's off the pipe on the shot from K.D. St. Hubert. 40 seconds. Oh, now another empty net in the carom, and there it is. Empty net goal makes it 5-1. Matson with the goal. Jake Matson is second tonight and third of the season, and that will end it for sure.
I got to tell you, John, I'm impressed with Wayzata. I'm impressed. Speed, smarts, and good shooting.
Short-handed goal and an empty net goal both.
Oh, there's a not good
Coach back in net.
Oh, boy.
Pass intercepted. Shot away, and Roach making the glove stay on Hartle.
Well, John, it's been a real interesting tournament. It's been a really good one, actually. This is the first blowout, and if it's a championship game, boy, you can't go wrong with that. We were looking before. When was the last time Wayzata won this tournament?
2015.
Wow, that's a while ago.
7 years ago, yep.
Yeah.
The year, Dan, they went on to win the state tournament. 2015-16
right.
season.
That's right.
Under a minute to play. Maple Grove is still on the power play. Another 10 seconds here as Wayzata clears it down the ice. Comes to Stelgis. Stelgis up through center ice. Still with the puck. Drop pass. And it's picked off by Wayzata. Gengler taking it for the Trojans. Moves in, but it ran into a couple of Crimson players, and Bott clears it out to center. Back onto the stick of White. White will play it ahead to Gengler at the Maple Grove line. Gengler free for a shot, but fired it high. Under 30 seconds to go. Gengler back out, right point to score. Shot away from there, and save made by Roach. And we'll get some pushing and
here we
shoving.
go.
Now, oh! Patefield going down, and they're wrestling there with Colin Bierman. Well, it'll bring a couple of minutes to the penalties.
Oh, there's going to be more than that. Patefield might be getting himself a game suspension here. I want to see what kind of set him off. I wonder he lost it, man.
But there, well, he took a run, then he took a stick in the midsection, then goes after him. And there he goes. The 2-point takedown in wrestling.
Very well done. Yeah, the scary part of that, though, John, is those skate blades going up high.
Right,
Ugh.
right.
It'll be interesting to see how they assess this.
21 seconds to go. Roach clears the puck away to the corner. Banked out to the blue line. Wayzata, or Maple Grove get one last rush. Bush into the zone. Stops. Spins around again. Lost the puck. Down to 5 seconds to go. Turning across, and that will do it. And Wayzata, your 2022 Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Champions. An impressive 3 periods of hockey tonight for the Trojans.
Very solid from the goalposts out. Their defense was tough all night, John, only giving up 1 goal. And
Engelman finishes the night with 27 saves. And after that first period, not that it was a bad period for Wayzata because they led 1-0, but they put 30 shots on goal the second and third period combined.
yeah, but throughout this tournament, we've seen a number of shots on goal, and it just weren't going in. All of a sudden, we get a breakthrough, and once one got in or two, all of a sudden a floodgate would open, and Wayzata was the team that took advantage of it. It'll be interesting to see now, John, as the season goes on, how many of these teams do make the state tournament. I mean, this was good hockey this weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll stay up here. Jay Wilcox down on the ice with our Dave Kaiser. And Jay will be awarding the Turkey Trot Championship Trophy to the Wayzata Trojans in just a moment.
That would be the coveted Turkey Trot.
Of course it's the coveted Turkey Trot Championship.
I just wanted to make sure I had that right.
Absolutely. I should have prefaced that, right?
Well, the thing is, though, too, that not one of these coaches would pull out of this tournament unless they were kicked out. They love this tournament. And it's kind of fun to come do it, too, with you guys. See what's out there.
It is one of my favorite weekends of the year.
Oh, man.
Berglund, not a great game for his club tonight, but you like you said, you learn from these games, right? You're playing a quality opponent, like, okay, what can we do better next time out?
Kind of changes do we have to make? What did my lineup look like? Just the whole deal. And if they meet again in another month or two, it could be a whole different story.
Kaysen Sauer and Will Ingeman and the rest of the Wayzata Trojans, congratulations. They take that tournament trophy and put it in the trophy case at Wayzata. First championship, don't drop it.
Don't drop it.
We paid good money for that. Their first tournament championship here at the Turkey Trot in 7 years. Wow. We'll take a timeout. Jay's going to hear from a couple of the players as they pose for their team photo. And we'll wrap up our coverage of the 2022 Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Tournament on CCX right after this. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You will also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV. 5-1, Wayzata wins over Maple Grove in the championship game of the Turkey Trot Tournament. 2 top 10 teams, and Maple Grove losing today. Andover has lost already earlier today. Edina, number 4, is 0-2. And again, preseason rankings are what they are. We heard from Benilde, a couple of their players last night. They'll open the season Tuesday against Matamidi, but I know they had players here both nights watching these teams that they could very well face. Well, Edina and Wayzata likely in their section in 6AA. Minnetonka, great start to their season. The win over Andover today, getting the 2-0, and Wayzata will move up after their 2-0 start this weekend. Yeah,
the Edina's in danger here. It wasn't the fact they're 0-2, it's the fact they did not score a goal in both these games. So I don't think anybody's expecting that. And but it was nice to see. We had 3 rated teams in this tournament, and 2 for sure are the real deal. So I think Wayzata will get a little closer to inside that top 5 after this weekend.
We'll take one final timeout. Jay's wrangling up a couple of Wayzata players, and he'll have our final thoughts and hear from the winners after this.
The 20th Turkey Trot Boys Hockey Tournament is in the books, and the host Wayzata Trojans coming out strong tonight. They beat Maple Grove 5-1 in the championship game to take the tournament title, and they're joined by a couple of the Trojans that helped to get it done. Starting with Jibber Cool, a couple goals for you. This is a pretty good team you played tonight. You guys came out and played well. How exciting of a night was it?
Super exciting. I love being with the boys. Lots of fun. Nothing better.
You guys beat Moorhead last night. They came back on you a little bit, but did you learn some things from that one that kind of carried into tonight a little bit too?
Yep. We learned to play hard, learned to keep it with it the whole game. Loved it.
How did you guys find some spark offensively? I mean, you wound up with in the mid-30s for shots on goal. Was it a good night in that regard?
Yep. We just got it deep, worked, That's it. Kept it simple.
Two good teams that you played this weekend too, but how much does it help to get off on a winning start like this to be 2-0?
It'll be great for the season. It'll be great. Nothing else.
All right, congratulations on the win, and good luck the rest of the season here.
Thank you.
All right, and Will Engelman standing strong in net here. Was it fun to face a team that had some firepower like them?
Oh yeah, it was super fun. Not getting like a boring game. It's just a lot of action throughout the game. Keep you on the toes, so it's really fun.
Maple Grove, of course, isn't in your conference, but I think the associations growing up are basically side by side. Is it a team that you've had some rivalry with on the way up and everything too?
Oh yeah, for sure. The last time I played them, I think was 9th grade, so it was kind of weird playing them again. But like through youth hockey, I mean, I wouldn't say we had their number. I say they usually got the best of us, but I think now it's turn around towards us. We get the best of them now. So.
We were talking about coming into the weekend that you were going to get two good challenges regardless, but how much fun and how exciting is it to win a championship to start the year?
Oh, it's super fun. Get the boys on the right foot. Not ending with 0-2. Started hot, so it's good to go.
A lot of fans came down this weekend too, and I'm guessing the people that are Trojans fans are going to want to come back and see this team again. Is it nice to know that you put out a good showing for your fans as well?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as a fan, I wouldn't really want to come back if a team started 0-2, so I think it's good for us.
What surprised you about this weekend, if anything, from your team? What did you really like, or what impressed you?
I really liked our whole team. I say like everyone knew we had a lot of scoring power coming back, and like we lost a lot of D, but I thought our D played really well coming in. We have one returner but he's injured with ACL, Justin Lester, but a lot of people stepped up and played good, so I was really happy with it.
Last thing for you, what are kind of the goals for Trojans hockey this year?
Win a state championship. That's it.
All right, great goal to shoot for. Thanks so much for joining us, Will.
Appreciate it.
All right, Will Engelman, the standout goalie for Wayzata as he backstops his team to the Turkey Trot Championship here for 2022 as they win it 5-1 over Maple Grove. Thanks so much for watching tonight here, the championship game and the third place game. Moorhead won that one. For John Jacobson, Dan Ficken, and all of our CCX crew, thanks so much for joining us. Happy holidays. And the Wayzata Trojans, the host team for Turkey Trot, winning the championship here tonight at Plymouth Ice Center.